I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than. I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me.
Hello guys and welcome to my channel and welcome back to another video. You see the picture, so you know what it is. You know who we're discussing today, and we're going to get right on into it. We are talking about Miss KEESHA Kaylee. So you guys, this is my first year going through Keevember, which seems to be a big deal in the world of KEESHA Kaylee. A lot of people who have been on YouTube for quite some time talk about this as if it is just a major undertaking, just as important to the world of YouTube as Vlogmas is. I mean, this is supposed to be a big deal. So I don't know. I just guess I expected bells and whistles of all magnitudes here. And we are on day 14. This is early AM, November the 14th. And quite frankly, I'm just going to be honest, I am not impressed. The more I watch the channel, obviously the content is good enough for me to continue to watch. So that goes without saying. And y'all always should give credit where credit is due. So I am definitely going to continue to watch. And have continued to watch, but she was saying, oh, my birthday is going to be this big epic thing. And quite frankly, it was pretty typical. Uh, Another thing that I expected, the boyfriend's birthday, that was really, heck, I don't even remember that episode. And then beyond that, it's just a regular blog. And so I guess I just really am kind of let down with the expectation. Now, what I will say though is the more that I learn about this young lady, uh, I don't know, the more that I learn, the more it's just really, I don't know what to say. I really don't. Um, Number one, I've watched several, let's just put a number on it. I've watched at least 10 videos of hers, right? And out of 10 videos, I have heard her talking about going to the hairdresser or to the nail shop or this or that. In almost all of them, to be honest. And with that being the case, one thing that has been more noticeable than her getting her hair done is the fact that I've never seen her do her kids' hair. Every video that I have seen, their hair looks exactly the same. Now, let me say this. Being that I just said that, it's obvious she must be at least doing a little something because over the time period that I have watched her, if she was doing absolutely nothing at all, I'm sure her hair, the kids' heads would look worse than it looks. Um, when people when people do their kids' heads and they do the little puff balls, those things are really not for long term wear. I mean, it's just not a style that is going to last a long term, and it's just not. So, with that being said, a person who doesn't like to do their kids' heads on a regular basis should definitely not do puff balls. And I know that she does have someone who cares for her kids full time. I'm told that's her mom. And I'm told that she actually pays her mom to ensure that she's there for the kids. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, keep it in the family shit. But with that being said, I mean, you would think that she would conduct hairstyles or whatever regularly. As a matter of fact, being that, she's such a fashionista and, really into her looks and pampering herself, it would seem that she would take the babies and they would enjoy the same thing, especially the older babies, at least the 3 or 4 year olds. Once they get to that age, you may want to take and get some protective styles. You may want to, do a bunch of little ponytails. I mean, it's all kind of ways you could really do the kids' hairs to ensure that every time they are on camera, they look a certain type of way. And I mean, I've just noticed that some of these YouTube vlog family type of mothers, they put a lot more into themselves than they do their kids, and that's kind of unfortunate. Now, it could just be that you know we just happen to see certain things, but here is the thing about that. If you are a vlog family channel, you make the choice to be a full-time vlogger and put your kids on social media, it seems like you should also make the choice to ensure that what you deliver as your family should always be the best it can be. I mean, and that's just pretty much is what it is type of situation. You should not be uh, vlogging your family and putting your kids out there looking worse than you. As a mother, it should be standard practice that your kids always represent before you. So you buy for them first, you dress them first, you put time in them first, and then you. So if you can stay on top of it, that means that your kids are always on top of it because they got taken care of before you got taken care of. I mean, that's how I was raised, and that's just the mother that I always was. And I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, I made a lot of decisions even as a young mother, not having a lot of money. I always made sure that my kids, that I went hard for them. I'm talking about $400 or $500 tickets to see Chris Brown when my daughter was a teenager because that was her favorite person. Spending another $400 or $500 for me a ticket just because she couldn't go by herself. I mean, I put it in. I mean, and that's just what it was. And it is not just because I'm such a special parent. I mean, that's just what parents are supposed to do. They're always supposed to put their kids before they put themselves. And it's unfortunate when you see moms and they make excuses for themselves instead of pushing and trying to raise themselves to a higher standard. And I just feel that Miss Kaylee should be one who really kind of focuses more on her kids than herself. One of the things that I have seen, which is another thing that I thought was very interesting about this young lady, when she was pregnant with her twins, apparently she gave her boyfriend a holiday to go and do his thing because she couldn't take care of him, quote unquote. So with that being the case, he ended up going out and ended up with another child. Honey, that's some I guess millennial shit or shit. I don't even know what kind of shit that is because yeah, I don't know what to say about that one. I was very shocked when I heard that. It's a lot of things that I've heard here recently. Now the other things I'm not going to repeat just because I don't know uh, enough about them. I feel to talk about them, but it's just a lot of interesting things that I've learned about this young lady. But that was one of the ones that I thought was most peculiar, especially being that, you know, now they're having to deal with the after effects of that. That she wrote a book about it, like she was so upset and hurt about it, but yet she gave him the green light to go and put himself in the position to bring that type of turmoil into their household. Um, you know, I mean, I don't know what to say. What I do notice is that regardless to whatever happened on the outside, he is in the household. He is an attentive father to the children that they have together. And she seems very happy with what she has. Now, I know she did say that she is in therapy, and I'm assuming that a part of her therapy has to do with, getting over the mistakes that she made. And that's probably just what they were, mistakes. Maybe she didn't see it to that it could turn out the way that it did. Maybe she thought it was just going to be an isolated thing that they embarked on that no one would ever know, et cetera, and that would be that. And that's fair to say if that's what she thought it would be. but maybe it just didn't turn out like that. Whatever the case is, like I said, as a mother, you should always put your kids before yourself, which means that they get their hair done before you do, or you keep their hair done yourself, or you have whomever you have taking care of them ensure that their hair is always done. And when you have more than two little girls, yeah, protective styles are always the way to go. It really is. So I would suggest that that's what she does with her kids. Do protective styles, keep their hair braided. I know that she has her kids in cheerleading and she does all these things with them. So it's not that she doesn't put any effort at all into them. And I'm not calling her a bad mom. I'm just saying that I just find it peculiar that she does not ensure that their hair is as tidy as hers is. And that I'm just going to leave it like that. But at any rate, guys, tell me what you think about that. Am I maybe overreaching? Do you feel that I'm overreaching because I'm saying that, like I said, out of 10 times I've watched different videos of hers, over 50% of the time she's either talking about her hair, she's either going to get her hair done, coming from getting, like she keeps herself up. Yet I've never seen her put that effort into her 3 girls. Tell me what you think. And tell me how you feel about that. Were you the type of mother that, had your regular schedule hairdos and, the kids got in where they fit in? Or were you the type of mother who made sure that their kids was together because you wasn't finna get caught slipping? I mean, even if you don't have the money, it's not all about money. It's not all about, you spending a bunch of money. It could just be about you putting in the time. Tell me what you guys think. And I will talk to you guys in the comments. And if you're new here, guys, welcome. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you taking the time to come and check out my videos. I appreciate you as a subscriber, being a subscriber to the channel. If you have not subscribed as of yet, please do so. Also, be sure you thumbs up these videos. That helps us with the algorithm and helps us with the ability to continue to bring you content such as this. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video. As of KEESHA Kaylee and Keevember, we're still going to be watching, hoping that, I guess, we see some more interesting things that we can bring to you. But as of now, Keevember for me has kind of been just a regular video. See you next time.
I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than. I said, skirt all niggas, skirt up all niggas, skirt down, you acting like me, acting like we wasn't more than.